Does that look like you when you wake up? Well, look no further because I am here to literally wake you up every single day feeling awesome and not feeling like groggy, feel like crap, and you want to go back to sleep. Because most people these days, statistics have shown that majority of Australians and also people around the world, they're overworked and they lack sleep. And I believe, as a coach, energy management is everything. If you want to improve your productivity and then hence increase your results, productivity is everything. The more energy you have throughout the day, right, the more things you can get done. Makes sense, right? So it is super important for you to remain energetic throughout the whole day. And the best way to do that is not only just eat the right foods, but also get enough sleep. This is why in this video, I am here to teach you how to get that restful sleep every single night. Because before, I always been a night owl, like waking up at 8 o'clock feeling really terrible. Even though I slept at 12, wake up at 8, the 8 hours of sleep rule, and I still felt terrible. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I got 8 hours of sleep. These scientists and friends keep telling me, you need 8 hours of sleep, and I wasn't feeling that great. So I began obsessed with finding out how to get that optimal amount of sleep and hence feel great waking up. Yeah. So if you are excited, by the way, of learning how to wake up early, feeling great, drop down yes into the chat box below and just let me know. So one of the tips that I like to leave you, and that's in regards to um, the sleep cycles. So you've heard of that the human body, yeah. As we sleep, we go through sleep cycles. So go through awake to light sleep to deep sleep to REM sleep. Now, deep sleep is the stage where we get the most amount of rest. So if we get more deep sleep, then we feel more awake when we wake up. Now, most people, after they have a night out drinking in the bar and they feel, terrible drunk and they go to sleep for, let's say, 15 hours. So you can argue this guy slept 15 hours and he should be feeling amazing when he wakes up. Well, you've been drinking before and you drink a lot and you're drunk and your friends carry you home, you crash on your bed, you sleep for 20 hours, and what happens when you wake up? Do you feel awake? You want to get things done? Probably not. You have a massive hangover, headache, you want to puke, all that kind of stuff. Not very pleasant. So the reason why you feel crap after drinking alcohol when you sleep is because alcohol affects the quality of your sleep, the deep sleep. It reduces the amount of deep sleep you get per sleep cycle. And this is why most people, if they focus on duration versus quality, then this is why you're not feeling great. So before, for me, I used to play a lot of computer games right before bedtime. So like 10 o'clock at night, I'll play to like 12 o'clock, playing Dota. And then I'll thought, oh yeah, I'll wake up at 9, get 9 hours of sleep. I'll feel great. Next day, I feel like oh, I want to go back to sleep again. So blue light on your phones, your computer as well, that's number two. That also affects your sleep. So do not drink alcohol. Of course, coffee as well affects your deep sleep. And also blue light. So your phone and your computer screens, they all emit blue light, which reduces the amount of melatonin production in your brain, which reduces your sleep quality and hence be able to fall asleep properly. So I recommend you to turn off your computer screens, phone screens at least 1 hour before bedtime and start to wind down by doing some meditation. What I do, like I like reading books as well, and you also meditate as well before bedtime to get me into that sleepy state. And that's very important. Also, you can dim your lights throughout the room. Don't make it super bright because it tells your brain that it's not bedtime yet. So dim the lights before bed. Now, the final point I'd like to leave you is in regards to, yes, the sleep cycle. The sleep cycle is an hour and a half long. So ideally, you want to get closer to 8 hours of sleep. Is that what you want? Then ideally, you want to do 7.5 hours of sleep, which is that's five sleep cycles. So 5 sleep cycles means 7.5 hours of sleep. So let's say you want to get up at 6 a.m. 8 hours is 10 p.m. to 6 p.m., right? Now, to get that 7.5 hours of sleep, you don't want to be sleeping at 10:30 because it takes our body 15 minutes approximately to fall asleep. So you want to go to sleep at 10:15, so 7 hours and 45 minutes before your desired wake up time. Now what this does is it kind of primes your body up to get that full 5 sleep cycles, and this will make you more awake when you wake up. So this is something that I have done, And if you want to go more all in, I've got this. You see, I've got this. This is a Philip wake up clock, and what this does is I'll just show you. Turn it on. So it kind of brightens up before I wake up. So you can buy this on eBay. It's called the Philips wake up light. And what that does is it kind of turns on the bright light. It simulates like a sunrise kind of lighting. And what happens is I normally wake up from the alarm, like kind of bright in the room, and I'm like, what's going on in my sleep? And I wake up more naturally versus a big sun alarm, which it kind of jolts us awake and makes us feel groggy. So that's been scientifically proven to make you feel better and help you wake up earlier. So if you're struggling to wake up early, I recommend you to get one of those. The Philips wake up alarm clock. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just use it. It's really good. And anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Repeating the three things. So first of all is to get that 1.5 hours sleep cycle in. I recommend 7.5 hours, which is 5 sleep cycles. Make sure you factor in that 15-minute falling asleep time. Number two is to reduce alcohol or caffeine at nighttime because that affects your deep sleep. Does not matter how many hours of sleep if they are poor quality sleep. We want to go for quality but over quantity. So make sure you reduce alcohol and caffeine, at least a couple of hours, at least 6 hours before bedtime. That's what I recommend. And don't overdrink at nighttime. It's that you'll pay for it the next morning. And last of all is I think let's get to there's a blue light. Yes, reducing the amount of blue light that you intake before bedtime. So I recommend at least 1 hour before bedtime. Switch off your phones and computer, whatever it may be, TVs, and start reading a book, meditate, do some calming stuff, and dim your room before bedtime. That will prepare your body to sleep and hence increase your chances of getting more quality deep sleep. That's it for today, and I hope you all found this video helpful in regards to sleep. Sleep is very important for energy management and productivity. So as always, any questions, comment below, and I'll be happy to share my more insights with you. And as always, get out there and ready, fire, aim, and go create a life truly worth living. I'll see you all on the next video soon. Take care.